What if your brain turned against you, seeing demons, monsters, your own death, minutes before your body shuts down forever? Stick around. The truth will crawl under your skin. Inshallah. Number 10. The Green Tree Viper. At first glance, this serpent looks harmless like a jewel in the jungle, but don't blink. Its fangs hide a chemical recipe that's still a mystery to science. Deep in the forests of Southeast Asia, tribes have long feared the green tree viper, not because it kills quickly, but because it toys with the mind. Victims have reported seeing glowing eyes in the trees, hearing laughter from unseen mouths, and even speaking in tongues they've never known. Hold your breath, because something deeply twisted is coming. Prepare for a shocking twist you won't believe. Scientists recently discovered that the neurotoxin of this viper mimics human neurotransmitters, fooling the brain into thinking it's dreaming. But here's the real kicker. Just before death, many victims regain full clarity for 15 seconds. In those 15 seconds, they scream, UF, 1, UF, single, 1. Number 9. The Boomslang. Don't let the name fool you. Boomslang means tree snake in Afrikaans. But this killer doesn't just lurk, it waits. And when it strikes, reality dissolves. The boomslang's venom coagulates blood until it leaks from every orifice, the eyes, nose, even fingernails. That alone is horrifying. But wait, this is just the beginning. SG. Keep watching, something insane is coming. Victims experience auditory hallucinations before death, screams, howling, children crying, and sometimes their own name whispered by someone who isn't there. Why? Attention. Here's a twist no one expected. One survivor who lived for 3 days after a bite reported seeing her mother standing in the corners, smiling, except her mother had been dead for years. Doctors now believe boomslang venom somehow stimulates the hippocampus, triggering personal memories in the form of ghost-like hallucinations. Number 8. The King Cobra. The King Cobra is not on this list just for its size. No, this is the stever of death. Unlike other snakes, it doesn't just strike once, it bites, waits, watches, and strikes again if needed. Almost like it's playing with its prey. But here's where it gets disturbing. Some victims of King Cobra venom describe a stalling sensation, a feeling of being pulled into the earth. Others claim to see themselves standing over their own bodies, watching it die. Brace yourself. The twist will chill your soul. In 1999, a zoologist in India was bitten and described his final moments in a voice recording. He said, "They're pulling me into the dark. I can't scream. I can't breathe. I'm smiling." He died 12 minutes later, with a smile still frozen on his face. Now comes number 7, and you've never heard of this one before. Ants. Number 7. The Sea Crate. You thought snakes only haunted jungles and deserts? Think again. The sea crate is a marine serpent, a venomous nightmare from the ocean's depths. Divers who come too close often don't return. But the reason isn't drowning. It's something far stranger. Victims of sea crate venom have reported seeing angels underwater, followed by visions of their childhood homes floating beneath the waves. Wait till you hear this. Get ready. This twist will twist your soul. In 2007, a diver was bitten and rescued in time. He later described a vision of his dead sister opening her arms underwater, calling him home. Doctors later confirmed that the sea crate's venom acts on the pineal gland, the same gland some believe is responsible for near-death experiences and visions of the afterlife. Coincidence? Or is this snake showing you what lies beyond? Brass. Up next, the Serpent of Shadows. Number 6, the Malayan Pit Viper. It's brown, boring, and mostly silent. But don't let appearances fool you. This is the ex-Jekyll and Hyde of snakes. The Malayan Pit Viper injects a stool-action venom, neurotoxic and hemotoxic, causing seizures, bleeding, and paralysis. But here's what they don't tell you, some victims report laughing hysterically, even while dying. Others dance, cry, or speak to invisible beings. Warning, the twist is beyond disturbing. In a 2011 case study, a hiker bitten by this viper, H.I. sang an unknown song for 20 minutes, said goodbye to an imaginary friend, and Sieg laughed himself to death. The venom triggered a dopamine explosion, followed by full shutdown of the respiratory system, death by joyous, or something far more sinister. Doctors now call it the sex jester's death. Number 5, the Black Mamba. Fast, silent, intelligent. The Black Mamba is not just a killer. It's a hunter that toys with the mind. Its venom is so potent that it shuts down entire nervous systems within minutes. But that's not the most disturbing part. Victims have described entering a dreamlike fog, hearing voices, feeling as if they were floating inside their own skull, trapped in a dream they couldn't wake from. And now, get ready. Listen closely. This twist breaks the rules of death. One man bitten by a black mamba was recorded muttering the same phrase repeatedly. "She's calling me, she's calling me." She's in the garden. ESG. The man's wife had died 2 years earlier. Experts suggest the venom causes electrical misfires in the brains, tapping into deep memories and unresolved trauma. But how could the snake know? That's the real question. Number 4 isn't just venomous. It manipulates emotions. Number 4, the fer de lance. The fer de lance is responsible for more deaths in Central and South America than any other snakes. It doesn't just kill. It torments. 1. Its venom burns like acid in the veins, and its bite often causes hallucinations so vivid that victims beg for someone to turn it off, like a horror movie they can't escape. One survivor described seeing a tunnel of mirrors, each one showing a different version of himself, dying. But wait, this next twist will mess with your head. Eyes wide open. The horror's real now. In 2016, a field researcher was bitten and rescued. While hospitalized, he drew a map to a place he swore he saw while hallucinating. The terrifying part? That exact location, a small, isolated cave, was discovered months later, with bones and ancient tribal markings inside. Did the venom unlock a memory, or did he see something no human should ever know? SRS. Number 3, the Bushmaster. It doesn't hiss, it doesn't rattle. The Bushmaster whispers. Locals in South America call it El Silbador, the Whistler. It makes a sound like ah-ah, a child softly calling in the dark. That's not myth, that's real. But it's venom. That's where things get truly paranormal. Victims describe full-body paralysis while remaining completely awake. And the hallucinations? Some see their own funerals. Others, their worst childhood memory replayed on a loops. Don't breathe. Don't breathe. What I'm about to reveal is nightmare fuel. A missionary bitten in Peru claimed to see hundreds of shadow figures crawling over his body, whispering secrets. He died 6 minutes later, but not before he screamed one final sentence. "They're inside my head now. Lock the door." Doctors later found his brain had no signs of trauma, just elevated serotonin and dopamine, as if his mind was opened. Number 2, the blue K rate. Now we cross into territory that scientists fear. The blue crate is beautiful, shimmering blue and black, but beneath that beauty lies something unthinkable. Its venom affects the spinal cord. Victims experience a sudden sense of calm, followed by hallucinations so serene that they don't even realize they're dying. And then comes the real terror. Some bitten by the blue crate have been seen smilings, even gigglings, as they slipped into paralysis, almost like they were being hypnotized. Now, here's the moment of pure psychological horror. In 2021, a farmer was found sitting upright, eyes open, smiling, days after death. His body never fell over, the muscles locked in place. His final words, written shakily on the wall in charcoal, "It's so peaceful. I want to stay." Scientists believe the venom causes serotonin storms that override fear, basically convincing the brain that death is a good thing. Now brace yourself. Number 1 is not just a snake. It's a mystery wrapped in madness. Astastrai. Number 1, the two-headed sand viper. This snake is so rare that most people don't even believe it exists. Found in remote Saharan dunes, the two-headed sand viper is a cryptid in science, but the deaths are reals. Its bite causes instant neurological chaos. Victims reportedly scream uncontrollably, tear at their own skin, or collapse laughing in madness. But here's what pushes it beyond every other snake. You've reached the darkest part. Listen carefully. Those who survive even partially report seeing two versions of themselves, one weeping, one smiling. And then comes the final stage. The mind splits. One woman bitten while camping wrote in her notebook, "There are two of me now. One wants to live, the other already died." She passed away 48 hours later, with no signs of cardiac failure. Doctors say her brain simply shut off, almost like it couldn't agree with itself. Some believe this snake doesn't just poison you, it divides your soul. S. Final fact, and this one will shake you. You made it. Now listen closely. Recent classified military reports have surfaced of a genetically modified snake created in a covert lab project codenamed Venom Mirage. Its bite doesn't kill instantly. Instead, it causes a fluke of hallucinations, an endless dream where the victim relives the same horrifying moment over and over and over again. Scientists who tested it described feeling like they were dying 1,000 deaths per minute. The project was shut down. But the snake? It escaped at is just. Some believe it's now in the wild, waiting, watching, waiting for a curious traveler who will never return the same. Faith, still breathing? That means you're one of the few brave enough to face the truth. These snakes aren't just creatures. There are portals to something darker, realms our minds aren't built to see. If this video gripped your soul, drop a comment with the snake that shocked you the most.